Hi guys, long time, no freaking see, but I'm back on YouTube and today I'm going to be talking about things I wish I knew before becoming a nail tech, or like my advice to beginner nail techs. I have like 11 tips or something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. First thing I would say that I think is really important, or it's big for me. I know some techs don't do this, but for me, I need to have my separate social media. I can't have my personal social media and my business social media together. I needed two separate pages. So I would highly suggest getting a business page. First of all, this makes you appear more professional, and it's gonna help you sort through who's inquiring as a customer versus your personal messages. And it's gonna become a lot as you get more and more clients and trying to respond to everybody on your own, and it's just going to be easier this way. If you have a business page, all your business messages are going to be right there for everybody to see, and it's also going to be a great place for people to direct their referrals, like, hey, this is her Instagram, this is her Facebook, this is her TikTok, like, this is my nail tech. And you can have the QR codes, put those on your business cards and stuff. But if you just leave it combined with your personal page, then when people are referring you, they're gonna be like, oh, this is her Facebook and da-da-da-da. But then they're gonna have to siphon through all of your personal shares and posting everything like that instead of just seeing nails, So I would really recommend differentiating your social media and getting a business page. The second thing that I really wish I would have done going into this is researching the prices of other nail techs or salons around me. I really went in lowballing my prices, knowing that I was a beginner and that my work was really not where it should be or up to my standards. So I did lowball my prices, but not even really going around and checking out the prices of how much a pedicure is, what's a gel manicure, what is Gel X, what's acrylic full set, what do they do for long, medium, short. I didn't have an idea of any of this. So I was really undercutting myself for a very long time on my prices in my area. So depending on where you live, the price is going to be different for your surroundings. But I really think don't do the same mistake I did. Look around, go into nail salons, look at their price list, message other nail techs. Most of them that I have met are all very friendly and willing to help. So I definitely recommend doing research on your prices, on your services. I think that's very important to not be undercutting yourself. I also think it's really important to learn these new trends and these new services and all these things that are popping up, because you don't want to be the tech that your client goes to and you're always like, no, I can't do that, or no, I don't have time for that. That is a big thing that's going to make them seek somebody who can actually give them what they want. So I think it is important to learn all these new trends, the new services. You can try them out, and if you really honestly don't like it, then don't offer it. But I mean, like, Gel X is a really big thing right now. I'm not a Gel X tech. I'm not very good at Gel X, but I am trying very hard to learn it, so I can't offer it to those clients who do prefer Gel X, because I want to give my clients what they want. But not only things like that, but also the design, like the tortoise design is really big right now. You have to learn that stuff. This 3D gel art, you have to learn that. These 3D flowers that were trending a couple years ago. You know how many people came to me wanting 3D flowers, and I had to figure out how to do it, because I'm not going to turn everybody away saying I can't give you the design you want. So I think that's important, to just learn new things. You have to seek education for these new things. Also, another case is Builder Gel is really trending right now for the natural nails, or a more natural look, or whatever it may be. Lots of people are seeking Builder Gel, and at first I could not do it. It was not working. It was flooding all into the cuticles. But that was the same case when I started acrylic. I wasn't very good at it, but you have to keep going, you have to keep practicing, and you will master it. And I did. I figured out Builder Gel. I figured out what worked. I tried it out on myself. Before I just go ahead and offer a service I don't know how to do, I do kind of test it out on myself. I use my sister as a guinea pig, to make sure, did the trial and error, and make sure everything is working as it should be. So yeah, I got it down. I figured out how to get my retention up. I figured out how to float the bead properly, how to make it not flood the cuticle. You have to learn these new things. So if you want to continue to grow your clientele and offer these services that other techs are learning. So it is a competitive industry in certain ways. So you do have to, if you want to continue to grow, you have to learn new things. This is like number 5. The fifth thing I would say is to invest in good products. You need a good nail drill. You need a good nail lamp. And when I was first starting out, I didn't have any of this stuff. I got the cheapest things I can find off of Amazon, and that was fine because I was just doing my nails. But when you get to the point where you want to start taking clients, then you need the higher quality stuff, because those cheap drills are not going to last you. Those cheap lamps are not going to cure your gel all the way through. Not only that, you're going to need a good acrylic, you're going to need good monomer, you're going to need a good brush, you're going to need good files, and it does take a lot of testing things out to figure out what you like and what works best for you. And I am going to do, I think that'll be my next video, like my holy grails as a nail tech, my favorite products, the things that I ride or die for in this industry. I'm going to do that next, so keep a lookout for that video. But it's not all cheap. Some of it is. You can find some, like the Beatles polish. I have a lot of them that I love, but I also have some higher end polishes, like my Madam Glam. I use like some Iglor, some stuff like that. So going along with that, don't just go buy Valentino's whole full set that's like $2,000 and be like, oh, I'm set. Try it before you buy it though. You do need to invest in good products, but try some from Valentino, some from Madam Glam, some from Kiara Sky. Figure out what formula you like best and go from there. Don't just invest in one thing fully off the bat. Try it before you buy it, but you do need to invest in good products. You are going to have to spend money to make money. Something I also wish I knew is that in some states, you do need a license. I live in New York State, and we do need a license to become a nail tech here, but this goes kind of along with seek further education. Nail school is going to teach you some really good things. It's going to teach you about disinfecting and sanitation and how to pass your state boards, most importantly. State boards is very strict, but in my experience at my school, I was not taught how to do nails per se. Like, they're still teaching wraps and fiberglass or whatever it was, and stuff that outdated, that nobody uses anymore. So you're going for your license, and it is important to have your license, but you have to know that they're not going to teach you what you need to know, and you're going to have to seek further education. You're not going to be able to hop out of school and then get a job in a salon and be the best nail tech there is. You're probably going to be able to get a job and know how to do a pedicure and know how to do a manicure, but you're not going to know how to do these Instagram nails. So you need to... I knew that stuff kind of before going into school, and I knew what I was going into because I researched about school, but I just want everybody to be aware, some schools are not the best schools. The next thing I want to talk about that I really wish I knew was that you need to keep track of your income. You need to keep all your receipts of everything you buy for your end of year taxes so you can deduct that stuff. If you need help, you need to get an accountant. Because when you go to try to get an apartment or try to get a car or a loan for expanding your business or any of this stuff, you've got no proof to show these people that you actually make money. You need to keep track of this stuff, and tax-wise, you'll get in a lot of trouble. So you do need to be keeping track of your income in some way so that when you want a credit card, when you want a loan, when you want a car, when you want an apartment, they will deny you if you don't have proof of income. And it took me a very long time to figure out how to do that. Still figuring out how to do that, but I have met with an accountant before, and she's helping me, guiding me. I'm not the person to ask those questions to, but I would suggest meeting an accountant. Usually they have free consultations and stuff like that, and they can kind of give you some advice. I'm not a financial guru, but that kind of leads me into my next point. You're not just a nail tech, you are a business owner now. So I would recommend legitimizing your business for tax purposes, like an LLC or a DBA, which is doing business as, and maybe an EIN. A lot of stuff, like I said, that I don't know too much about and I'm learning about because we're seeking further education in this. But yeah, you're not just a nail tech, you are a business owner now. So you're on, it's not what I thought. I thought I was just gonna sit down and do nails and boom. No, that's not how it goes. This is my business, my career. Yeah, so you have to be professional. So you have to remember these things. People are gonna leave reviews. They're gonna talk about you and the environment you're presenting, and you wanna have a good look on your business. The last thing I have to say is You have to take the risk. If you haven't started yet, if you're a beginner, it is scary, but you have to take the risk. You have to just start taking people. You have to make your business page. You have to post something. No risk, no reward. You have to take the leap. So please, 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 for me, if you haven't yet, please move forward in your business. I'm telling you, it's going to be the best decision you ever made. Like, the best decision I have ever made was quitting my job and doing nails full time. And you're gonna be broke. Don't get me wrong. I was prepared for that. I got my tax return from when I used to get tax returns. My money, I put that in an account and I was saving up. And then one day I just quit, and that tax return went by, flew out of my account quick, and I had to I was prepared to live on less for a little while to make my dreams come true, and it was very much worth it. Dreams are still growing. I'm not everywhere I want to be yet, but I am no longer that broke and suffering anymore. So be prepared for that, but just take the risk. Be prepared. If you need to still work while you start doing nails, then you do that. You do it in whatever way works best for you, but stop stalling. Do it. Please, 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 please do it. Okay, guys, I hope this video wasn't too hectic or wasn't too short. It is my first video back on YouTube, and I don't know, it feels like over 2 years I haven't posted anything, and I filmed so many videos and they haven't made it up just because of my crazy brain telling me it's not good enough or whatever. But I'm trying to get back into this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you have any more video suggestions below, or if you have any more video suggestions, leave them below. And yeah, that's all. Bye, guys.